This article contains considerable spoilers for Star Wars: The Last Jedi. If you want to go into the film pure as the driven salt on the mining planet of Krite, you should wait until later to read this. Otherwise, join us for some insight on the meaning behind the fate of the original Star Wars heroine, General Leia Organa, and her role in the future of the franchise. There's a moment very early on in Star Wars: The Last Jedi that may leave Carrie Fisher fans who are still processing her death somewhat breathless. Entirely surrounded, Leia takes a deep breath as First Order guns blow out her ship's bridge, in a stunning move that kills longtime franchise favorite Admiral Akbar. There's a moment very early on in Star Wars: The Last Jedi that may leave Carrie Fisher fans who are still processing her death somewhat breathless. Entirely surrounded, Leia takes a deep breath as First Order guns blow out her ship's bridge, in a stunning move that kills longtime franchise favorite Admiral Akbar. After Fisher died, Lucasfilm could have decided to make that moment Leia's last. Sure, the film was already in post-production, but crazier things have happened to accommodate the sudden death of a franchise star. But director Rian Johnson and Lucasfilm president Kathleen Kennedy eventually decided to leave Fisher's role in The Last Jedi untouched. "We were a little ways into post-production when she passed away, and so we had it mostly put together," Johnson said. "We didn't really end up changing it. And that includes adding lines back in that we had cut out or anything like that. Luckily for audiences, that means we still get scenes like Leia efficiently ending Poe's mutiny with a single blaster shot." The actress's death also infuses several late-in-the-movie moments with added poignancy. When Laura Dern's Admiral Holdo says goodbye to her old friend Leia as she plans to stay behind and go down with the ship, Leia says she can't take any more loss. "Sure you can," Holdo says serenely, as if speaking directing to Fisher fans in the audience. The movie could have, again, tied up Leia's story by having her disappear at the same time Luke does. She and Rey share a look as her brother vanishes off that Ashta cliff. The Last Jedi could have ended Leia's story there, with Poe finally ready to lead and General Organa vanishing into a pile of regal cloak. But Leia does survive the action of The Last Jedi. So, how will the franchise handle her absence